In this video, we are going to learn how you can add a Google form on your WordPress website. So let's get started. First up, this is a website that we have, and we're using a Block C starter site. Now let's go to the contact page. Here we can see we have a beautifully designed contact page, but we don't have any contact form. So let's go ahead and create a Google form and add the form over here. So let's head over to Google Forms, and here is the Google Forms. As you can see, we have no form added. We can add a new form by clicking on this blank form, or we can use any of these form templates. So let's go ahead and select the contact information template. It will open up this template, and it already has a title. We can add some description, and the fields are name, email, address, phone number, and finally comments. So what we want is just to edit these a little bit. We want to call this full name. And let's not make it required. And for email, we are going to keep it as it is. For address, we're going to remove it. Phone number, we are also going to remove this. And for comments, we're going to say your message. Alright, also let's add another field. We're going to call this paragraph, and we're going to call this subject. And let's drag it and drop it over here. Alright, so this is our form. Let's change the title to send us your feedback. Now let's publish this form. We're not going to touch the settings over here, so let's just use these questions. We're going to publish it and click on publish. Alright, so our form has been published. Now what we are going to do is click on these three dots over here. And then here we're going to find an option called Embed HTML. And from here we are going to copy this iframe tag. Now let's close it up. And now let's head back to our WordPress website. Now let's edit the page. And let's scroll down over here and let's add our form. We are going to add a custom HTML. Now, if you're having difficulty finding this tag, what you can do is search over here. And you're going to find the custom HTML. Alright? So we're going to add the custom HTML over here. And then we're going to paste the iframe tag that we copied from the Google Forms. And now we're simply going to hit save on the right corner of the screen. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now, if we view the page, now let's scroll down. And you can see the form has been placed over here. Now, we also have to do some editing because you can see that the title of the form, send us your feedback and send us your feedback, both of these are here. We're going to remove this. And also let's change the design a little bit. Let's push it to the right side. Okay, so let's click on edit page again. We're going to scroll down and remove this title. And this text as well. And for this block, what we're going to do is expand this list view. And with this inner column selected, we are going to have some options over here. So from the layout options, we're going to scroll down and select the inner block justify to center. All right. And another issue that we have is that we have an inner scroll, a scroll such as this one, within the form. So we don't want that. In order to remove that scroll, what we're going to do is increase the height to, let's say, 1000. All right. With all of that, we're going to save. And now let's view the page. Now let's scroll down. Great, now we can see that our form looks a lot better. Now let's fill up this form and see how you can get the response. Okay, so we have filled up this form. Now let's click on the submit button and you can see it says, thanks for submitting your contact info. Now it also gives us the chance to edit our response. Now let's get to the Google Forms website to see the response. We came back to Google Forms. Now if we click on responses, we can see the response is here. So our form is working perfectly. So that was a very short tutorial, but that is basically how you can add a Google form on your WordPress website. So that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. We hope that it was helpful for you guys. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos such as this one. So thank you for watching. See you next time.